From NBC5, this is the NBC5 News at 4:30.
They immediately charged up the stairs into our bedroom where our little one was sleeping.
Were you totally taken aback?
Patty Blagojevich speaks out about the morning her husband was arrested and so much more. Plus, what Rosie O'Donnell said to her that made her cry.
Investigators claim they solved a string of arsons and the person responsible is only 12 years old.
And trouble at sea, that sister ship of the vessel that capsized catches fire in pirate-infested waters. Good afternoon to you. This is the NBC5 News at 4:30. I'm Marion Brooks.
And I'm Rob Elgis. Our top story, the former First Lady of Illinois breaks her silence. Patty Blagojevich loyally sat through 2 trials for her husband, former Governor Rod Blagojevich. While he was famous for speaking out, Patty said next to nothing during those trials until now she spoke out on the Rosie O'Donnell Show.
NBC5's Charlie Wojciechowski joins us now with more on what she had to say. Charlie?
Well, Marion and Rob, for the normally private Patty Blagojevich, it is a revealing look into her family and how it changed in the wake of her husband's arrest. In these first clips provided by the OWN network, Rosie and Patty walk the line between interview and counseling session. The full interview can be seen Wednesday at 6 o'clock on the Oprah Winfrey Network.
Very moving stuff.
It's very powerful.
Thanks.
For the first time since 2008, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed above the 13,000 mark today. Stocks logged a gain despite mixed economic reports, the highest level in 4 years, and the S&P also closed at its best level in almost 4 years. So here are the final numbers. The Dow ended at 13,005, the Nasdaq up to nearly 3,000, and the S&P at 1,372.
And now to Decision 2012 in the Michigan and Arizona primaries. Voters cast ballots in the Republican presidential primary, a pivotal race for Mitt Romney and Rick Santorum.
NBC5's political reporter Marianne Ahern is live in New Buffalo, Michigan, where it appears to be a very close race. Marianne.
That's right, Rob and Marion. Experts watching the trends say the Michigan vote is just too close to call. And if Romney loses here in his home state of Michigan, many say that will crack the perception that he is Mr. Inevitable.
So was it a crime or a misunderstanding? Tonight, police are investigating a suspicious incident in a Naperville park. Last night, they received reports of a boy riding a bike next to an adult. A Plainfield arson spree comes to an end, but today the victims are shocked to learn the suspect is a 12-year-old boy. Plainfield police arrest the boy yesterday.
Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Brent Miller for an update on your current conditions. Hey, Brent.
Hey, Rob. Marion, it's turned out to be a really nice day today. The winds have been out of the south with the exception of near Lake Michigan. There is our high-definition camera on Michigan Avenue as we look to the south. And there's been some sunshine this afternoon and warm temperatures in the far south suburbs. The wind off Lake Michigan, though, has kept us in the upper 30s right along the lakeshore. We'll take a look here at Live Doppler 5. And those counties you see highlighted to the south and west, that's where there is a wind advisory. Winds pick up out of the south and west tomorrow as this weather system approaches. Right in the center of it will be right where the jet stream is entering it. You can see now nothing going on. A couple of radar returns earlier this afternoon to our north, but that has pushed north. And we just have winds off Lake Michigan and warm temperatures to the south. Here's what you can expect over the next several hours. Cloud cover to increase, rain and thunderstorms developing late tonight toward the overnight period, and temperatures that will continue to rise. Wait till you see tomorrow's temperature. That's all coming up.
Rising temperature is a good thing, Brent. Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. Up next, the latest on the cruise ship that caught fire and became disabled in some dangerous waters. And then on our news at 5.
A violent night in Washington Park leaves one 14-year-old here recovering at Comer Children's Hospital. His 15-year-old friend dead. Hear from his mother on those final moments with her son coming up.
Ahead here at 4:30, home surveillance video captures a car, yikes, plowing right into a house.
Plus the waiter and the spill. The German chancellor who shows she is a good sport and enjoys a cold beer. Love the flip. A developing story off the coast of Africa. Helicopters had to drop food and supplies to an Italian cruise ship stranded in the pirate-infested waters of the Indian Ocean. The Costa Allegra lost power after a fire. It took the lives of Ted Kennedy, baseball great Gary Carter, and the actor Sam Bottoms, and now there may be a way to cure the most deadly form of brain cancer. Nasita Kwan's got more on that.
Well, glioblastomas grow very quickly, and the average survival after diagnosis is just 1 year. But doctors are now experimenting with
School's regular acceptance deadline to see if it worked.
It's so competitive these days. You got to do everything you can, right?
It may work for it, too, if we're talking about it.
That's absolutely right.
Let's talk to Brent Miller about your forecast over in the Weather Center. And you were saying the temperature heading up.
It's heading up. You know, the only thing keeping us cool is Lake Michigan. The water temperature in the lake is 35 degrees, and because of that chill, that's what we're feeling near Lake Michigan. Temperatures outside Studio 5 and outside the NBC Tower are in the upper 30s. What you're seeing on Live Doppler 5, a couple of counties out to our south and west, that's where there is a wind advisory, and that's posted for tomorrow as strong southwest winds kick in. There were a couple of showers earlier. You can just see a couple of hints of them as they pushed off to the north. So right now things are quiet across Chicagoland. Still some peaks at the sun, and we'll wind up seeing temperatures begin to climb overnight tonight. Let's take a look at one of our neighborhood sites. Real-time weather information. This one from Bucktown, 40 degrees, the current reading there with the winds off Lake Michigan. But look what happens when you get away from the influence of Lake Michigan. In Joliet, it's 44, so a little warmer in the far south suburbs. Let's give you an idea of what's going on as we look at the airport sites. Current readings where you see the shades of blue in the northern suburbs. 30s, 36 in Waukegan. But look at Gary, 50 degrees, 48 in Kankakee. What's happening here? Well, here's the jet stream coming out of the south and west, and you can see the radar returns. That's that little line that went through here, just a teaser course. The main body of the weather system will come in later tonight, and that will bring rain, even some thunderstorms, as the actual warm front axis comes right through Chicago. And we can show you what's going on with our computer model. This is the high-resolution version of Stormcast. You can see that rain begins as we get into the evening hours. Look at this bullseye of moisture. That's the potential for thunderstorms overnight tonight. That's the midnight hour. All that lifts off to the north and east. And then tomorrow we'll begin to be in the dry center of the storm. That's when the temperatures will climb to around 57 in the morning hours. Some places in the south suburbs might see a 60. In the afternoon hours, we'll see some light rain showers, and some of those showers might mix with a snowflake before this comes to an end. And then we hop over to our wider model to give you perspective of what's happening toward the weekend. Thursday, beautiful weather. And then as we get to Friday, here comes the next system, and this thing really cranks up here with some rain and snow on the backside, and we'll adjust that forecast tonight with new information. So here's what to expect during the evening. Rain, thunderstorms developing, rising temperatures, 46 the high. And then for tomorrow, expect temperatures to be around 57 in the morning hours, windy conditions, falling afternoon temperatures, and a chance of a few showers on the backside of the system. What's it look like for the week ahead? Take a look at the next 7 days. Tomorrow, 57, 47. On Thursday and the weekend, it looks like we still have a chance of seeing a few rain and snow showers, a little cooler, upper 30s behind that weather system. But all in all, savor this evening, get away from Lake Michigan, get outside and enjoy some 50s as we move overnight tonight into tomorrow morning.
It's on our list of must-sees.
It is definitely, absolutely. Well, he was a very funny man who left us way too soon.
Was young today. Chicago paid tribute to Bernie Mac, and NBC5's Leanne Trotter joins us with more on how family, friends, and the city are keeping his legacy alive.
And as you both know, Bernie Mac loved his hometown, and he grew up in Inglewood, and today that neighborhood is honoring their hometown hero with an honorary street. She can play her dad well. Bernie Mac's daughter hopes this new street serves as a beacon of hope for anyone with lofty goals that, just like her dad, dreams really can come true.
Well, he's already missed and well loved.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Leanne. And that is going to do it for us here at 4:30. I guess we should mention, Rob, that we're in new digs. I don't know if anybody noticed. We have a brand new set.
Turned out all right, guys.
We talked about a new street in Chicago. Now we have a new place to.
It's like magic. It's like magic.
The floor is yours.
I just don't want to scratch it. That's
right.
You guys did a good job.
Thank you.
Well, let's talk about what we're doing next on the NBC5 News at 5 o'clock. A mother speaks out. Her teenage son shot dead, and now the community fears retaliation from a shooting.
Then a jewelry heist. Thieves used duffel bags to haul out jewelry, and it is all caught on tape.
Also ahead at 5, sky-high gas prices. Are there secrets to save money? We'll separate the fact from the fiction next.